Hey guys, welcome to Bonehead Truckers. So many things going on right here. First of all, I was going to put this on Tales from the Truck Stop, or maybe even Bonehead Truckers of the Week. I already have those videos done this week, and I was going to save them for next week. But much like the old Johnny Mac videos, this one deserves its own video, standalone video, because the driver goes and interviews this guy. Now, this guy's from Mexico. This is what he said. At least that's what he thinks he said. He actually said, but I'm not sure if he knows what he said or not. He's probably is from Mexico. The plate is from Mexico and all that. But listen, this guy's in North Carolina. And this is the problem we have in trucking, right? This is the problem we have. That, this guy doesn't speak English. And how do you get from probably, so say Texas, because we're going to look up the company here in a minute. How do you get from Texas, from Mexico through Texas all the way to North Carolina, to pass by all those scales, okay, where we have a new, ELP mandate? Well, I say it's new, it's old, but renewed, I guess you can call it. He bypasses all those scales, and no one checks him to see if he knows English or not. When you can just tell, right? You can tell by the plate that's on his tag. Like, okay, it's a good chance to get him. Are these guys exempt? Now he's got on his shirts all in English. You notice that? These guys exempt? I don't know, but I also want to say this is that what caught this guy's attention was the air hose. Just a little pro tip here, especially for you new drivers. Keep those air lines, the pigtail lines, the air electrical lines off the catwalk. Those DOT officers, that's what they look for. They look for those little things. And besides, with all that rubbing and all that chafing, you could actually bust the airline. Get an air leak, or even worse, just bust it. So make sure you get those airlines off the catwalk. But listen to this video. We'll come back and we'll look at the company.
Explain to me again about this. So that right there,
okay,
that is not legal. You cannot have your air hoses touching the catwalk.
Okay.
So how are you exempt from that?
Okay.
You don't speak English, right?
No.
Okay, now how is it you get a CDL when you can't speak English?
I mean no CDL.
You have no CDL?
No.
You're driving this truck?
No.
You're not driving this truck?
No, not me, the company.
Your company is driving this truck. I saw you get out of the driver's seat and put your card in the pump over there.
Okay.
But you're not driving this truck?
No, me truck.
I know it's not your truck, but you are driving the truck.
Yeah, I drive it.
You drive the truck.
Yeah.
You have no CDL.
No.
Why?
Me listen is Mexican.
You're leasing it from Mexico.
Yeah.
So you come across the border from Mexico.
Yeah.
And that makes you okay to drive this truck in North Carolina?
No.
No.
It's in Mexico.
You drove it from Mexico.
Yeah.
You're in North Carolina now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how did you get here legally? How did you get here?
No.
You didn't get here.
I don't know.
You don't know how you got here. Okay. So you're telling me that sticker right there gets you in. That's what you said, right? That sticker on the windshield gets you in the country. Gets you able to drive this truck with no CDL. That's what you just told me.
Is this Mexico?
Yeah, but you're not in Mexico. You're in North Carolina.
Okay.
Okay. There's got to be a white Volvo Mafia.
So I looked up this company, Cano and Sons Trucking. Got 190 trucks, pretty decent safety record, and now I looked up their address here, And I'm sitting there seeing out of San Juan, Texas, just down there in the valley. It's what we call the valley down there. Valley's Edinburgh, Brownsville, McAllen. So we call that the valley. Anyways, they actually look legit. They have a, pretty good size yard here. They have a logistics company. So it seems like they got a pretty decent operation. Probably some forwarding here going on. But here's my situation. This driver from Mexico, I don't know if he's a B1 driver. Probably is. If not, he's definitely got a Mexico. He's got a Texas and a Mexico tag. And my question to you, when you have these companies down here on the border like this, do they, that they have the Mexican tag, do they have to follow cabotage laws? Do you know what the cabotage law is? The cabotage is this. Is a driver out of Mexico, a load coming out of Mexico, when that Mexican driver comes over and delivers that load, he can deliver anywhere in the U.S., but he has to take a load back out of the country. He can't go and do U.S. point-to-point loads, okay? Now, I have heard that this goes on, I guess no one audits these guys or whatever. And this is another reason why I think we should have, ban B1 visas, temporary work. Listen, I'm saying it. American truck drivers only. American citizens. These guys that come from Mexico, okay? This is right here next to the border. You're probably not just a mile or a couple of miles away from the border. You're not far from the border at all right here. These guys from Mexico can always come in and deliver here, okay? They can deliver, say if they're delivering out of Mexico coming here, they can deliver here and have an American driver come in and pick it up, okay? That's why I think it should always be, okay? It used to be that way before NAFTA, and I think it should be back to being this way. Okay, same thing. The driver has a delivery in Mexico, picking up out of here, out of the United States of America. Come here to this forwarding place right here, or a place like it. Okay, you have a lot of them down in Laredo, a lot of them down in the valley. Where a Mexican, you offload it off your trailer, loads it up onto a Mexican truck, and he takes it down to Mexico. That's the way I think it should be. Should have never changed. Okay, but where you guys at on this? Definitely, this driver, I don't think should be driving the United States. This guy cannot operate it. Cannot speak English, cannot understand English, should not be on the road. And how many scale houses just wave him on through? And how many times has this happened? Okay, we need to hold DOT law enforcement accountable. And it's not the individual, officers. And maybe it is. Most of the time it's leadership. The leadership tells them, say, hey, we need to do something. Really, you don't have to do it all the time. Just do a big old blitz. Okay? And when you sit there and, oh man, I love that from the fragile people that complain about my thoughts and about my opinions on this. They say, well, how do you know? You can just look. Look at the Mexican, the Mexican license plate. I'll tell you. Okay? But then when you have a truck that has all this Mexican paraphernalia, or all this Durka, I love goats, and all this kind of stuff, paraphernalia all over their doggone trucks, and you just see them, check them out. And you're sitting there thinking, well, that's profiling. So, have thicker skin. How about that? You need thicker skin. You need to get over it. How about that? I just told you. What I thought. What do you think about them there marbles? I'm like, here's the deal. It's not a right to drive a truck on the highway. It's not a right to drive a truck on the highway. It's a privilege. So since it's a privilege, there is going to be profiling. Profile me. I don't care. I mean, here's the thing. When you go up there to Canada and they see that you're from Texas, them old snow Mexicans up there in Canada, those guys be saying, "Hey, where's your weapons at?" I'm trying to be. They don't like the G word on this YouTube. Oh, so sensitive. Yeah, oh, where's your weapons at? Where's your things that shoots lead out of a barrel like really, really fast? Listen, they profile us. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. Why should it matter to anyone else? Profile. It's a privilege. Listen, here's what it is. It's a privilege to drive. Profiling should happen. If someone looks drunk on the highway, a cop should be able to pull him over. Okay? If someone looks underage, a cop should be able to pull him over. If a driver looks like he doesn't speak English or understand English, should be able to pull him over. And if you don't like it, if I just hurt your feelings, then go kick rocks, okay? And get a thicker skin. Bonehead Truckers, we gone.